YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about chosen ones. You have this super strong thirst for freedom, and I'm not just talking about freedom as in the things people think are normal freedom. Like they got their house, they got their cars, they got their living situation correct, and like they're free, right? Like they have their daily job, they have this, they have that. But chosen ones, I've noticed a difference. If you truly know that you're a chosen one of God, and I'm sure if you're watching this video you are, because if you resonate to these videos you most likely are. There's this urge you have for freedom, and like true freedom. I'm talking about you don't want to just be free. You want to be free as a chosen one. Like you want to be free. Like everything is under. You want everything to be under your control. You don't want anyone to tell you what to do. Anyone to control when you could do a certain thing, what time you could do this, what time you want to do that. Chosen ones, you have like this desire to be completely free from everything. You just want to be free. So this comes from if you've been chosen out the world, you've been called according to a different purpose that God has for you. That purpose He has for you will make you free. It's a thing that's gonna prosper you and make you free. The true freedom that you desire. I've been noticing this thing that people who are chosen by God just have this way different view of freedom in a way. Like you don't want anything constricting you. Like you're not someone that's made to be constricted either. You have a big personality, you have a bright personality, and you don't want anything to keep you stuck. It's like a pet peeve of any chosen one. Like anything that kind of kills your freedom a little bit, you're gonna hate it. You're gonna be like, I need to get out of this by any means. Like I hate this thing, I hate it. So, but yeah, that I'll keep burping over here. But yeah, that freedom comes from God. He wants to free you. He wants to give you. He wants to take you to that purpose that you have. That purpose that He has for you. That's the thing that's gonna free you. But you've probably been walking across your life ever since you were young, just having this thing as in like man, what can I do to be free? Like do what I want to do and not have to keep suffering and doing this and doing that and keep doing this stuff and everything. Like a chosen one, like your spirit doesn't let you your spirit doesn't let you just be stuck in one place. Like you have such a strong desire to be free from all your chains, everything that causes you to like not be free in a way. You have this desire to break it. You have this strong desire to break it. And the good thing is though, you will break it because that desire is so strong. It's not like you're ever gonna forget it. You're gonna always feel that way until you do that thing that you're created to do. Like the thing that that God has for you, the will over your life. So you probably had situations your whole life where like you've been stuck. You're stuck in like a place and it's like you can't get out of it somehow. It's like you're an intelligent person. You know what you could do to do it, but like somehow life keeps hitting you. It's like you keep falling. You fall again. You're like, man, what can I do? Like it's like I can't move. It's like you're held under it's like you have a chain on your neck and like you can't move. So this comes from you're supposed to face these battles where you're kind of chained down. You're kind of stuck. You kind of can't do the thing that you want to do. You suffer kind of financial losses. Like chosen ones, I've seen that every chosen one also has like earlier in their life or like everything. God does everything in His own timing, right? And a lot of times you're like, okay, I'm gonna be free. You're getting your finances up. You're doing this. You're doing that. And then out of nowhere, you just get hit in the face and you lose it all just out of nowhere. And you're like back to square one. And you're like, what's going on? And I'm saying this from experience too, because this has happened to me multiple times. It's like you go up and then boom, it all closes down, and you're like, what's going on? You kind of go through this like financial curse, where like you're stuck at that spot, and you're like, I know I want to be out of here. I know, like these are your thoughts. Like I know I want to get out of here. I know I desire something better, and I'm trying to get that, but for some reason it's like I'm walking this uphill mountain, and like the hill just keeps getting steeper and steeper and steeper, and you're like, man, what can I even do? Like this is near impossible. So as a chosen one, your life is kind of made to be impossible in a way, because it's in the hand of God. So just the Bible scripture that says, with man this is impossible, but with God this is possible. That's kind of how your life goes. Your life goes into situations that are kind of impossible for you to change, but God is the one that takes you out of them. He delivers you out of them. That's why you felt that your life is kind of like a curse. You're kind of like this generational curse breaker. You break all the chains throughout your whole generation. That's why things don't really come like, you're made to do big things. You're made to do good things and big things. But that's why these things don't come easy to you, because you're kind of like this curse breaker. You're kind of made to break all these curses throughout your whole family bloodline. That's why you've gone through situations probably where people get that thing or those things really easy, and you're just like, and you don't really do wrong. You don't try to hurt people. You don't try to do wrong. Like, you may sin, like everybody's a sinner. Everyone sins. But it's like, you don't really truly do wrong. You don't try to hurt people, and like, you don't try to put people down or like compete with people. And then like, you're just like, I want the good things. Like, I want the good things in life, so I'm going to aim to get it. But it's like you get thrown down 100 times. You get thrown down 100 times. You're like, man, what can I do? Like, this is impossible. You're just like, I can't break free. It's like, I'm stuck over here, and it starts to like anger you. You're like, why does it feel like I have something holding me back 24/7? Because if you were chosen by God, you were the one He picked to like destroy these generational curses. So there's many curses that go through family bloodlines and everything, whether that's financial, whether that's like a mental, whether that's physical. There's many curses that go through a lot of families. If a chosen one is created, there's usually just, out of like an entire family, there's usually just one person that's chosen, or like they would say a black sheep. And that's the one that breaks all these curses, all these chains. So that's why if you're watching this video and you can relate, that's probably who you are. So you're the one that's created to break these things. That's why even like simple things don't come easy to you. Like, you're just like, you try to do simple things and it's still an uphill battle, and you're like, why is this so viciously hard? Like, why is this so tough for no reason? Because your life, it's all handed to you. If you're chosen, all of these things are handed to you. All of these things, you're created to break all of them with you and God. God's the one that helps you do it. That's why these challenges are kind of impossible, because it's in the hand of God. Because a human, just a person's not going to beat these challenges, whatever these challenges are, like these curses, these generational curses. So you probably know throughout your whole life, it's been a whole uphill battle. Like, people have kind of smoothly went through life, and like, they've had their challenges, they've had their things, but they kind of smoothly go through it. But for you, it's like instead of getting like a few challenges, you get like 30 of them at one time, and you're just like, okay, this is impossible. Like how is this even possible? And also, that's where your urge to be free comes from, because you've had so many situations in life where like it's like constricted you hard. Like, you're just constricted, and your whole personality is not made to be constricted. There's nothing about your spirit that's constricted. You're kind of, you just desire to be free. You desire to be freed from all the chains, all these curses around your life, all this stuff. But as a chosen one, you go through all these, so you see them, you see them, see what they are. So you see the challenges, and then you'll always rise above them. You just see them, and then you go up. You see them again, and then you go up again. And you keep just breaking through challenges. That's why it seems like your inner knowing inside of you, you know that you're created for something big. But it seems like your whole life is kind of like the opposite. You're like, man, what is going on? Like, what, I feel this way, but then my life is the opposite. Like, I know I'm not tripping or anything. Like, I feel this. What you're feeling is true. Like, that feeling that you have is true. Like, you're gonna break out of all of these. You're gonna break out of all these generational curses, all of these things that like prevent you from being free, from living, from being free, so you can finally live. You're just the one that breaks these generational curses. You're just picked for it. Like, it's a big thing, but that's why you're totally different from other people too. That's why you have a completely different spirit. You have a super bright spirit. You got the spirit of God inside of you. That spirit is extremely powerful. That's why for you get the most challenges. You get the most challenges, whether that's physical challenges, financial challenges, mental challenges, spiritual challenges, all of them. You may have all of them at one time too. You may have every single challenge all at one time on you, and you're like, how is this even like possible? But your life is in the hand of God. It's kind of for the glory of God. So he's the one that's going to help and just break all of them out and break you out and free you, take you to the promised land. But yeah, that desire to be free comes from the Spirit. You have this desire to be truly, truly free, as in like you're actually free. You're actually free to live the life that you want, not bound down by things like time, like resources like that. You have this natural urge to be truly free. And God put that in your heart, because that's the thing you're made to achieve. That's why your life goes a certain way. That's why you're so different. That's why you see things kind of differently as people, and then people don't understand you. But yeah, I had to give this a talk, because this is also from experience too. Like, I've experienced all these challenges, whether that's physical, it's mental, it's financial, all these challenges, and it's like an uphill battle. It's like you get all these challenges on your hand, and then in your mind you're like, how is this even possible? But somehow your spirit never crumbles. It's impossible for a chosen one just to crumble and be like, okay, it's over. Like, I'm gonna throw in the flag. I'm just gonna go this way. It's like, God's like, nah, you're not going that way. You're sticking to it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you enjoyed it and you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like the video and comment down below. God bless you guys. Stay strong.